welcome to another episode of Introduction of Wonderful Teachers in Native Camp with me, Teacher Aya. Now in today's video, I will be introducing 4 wonderful teachers from the country renowned for their varied topography, great natural beauty, and cultural diversity, South Africa. So, without further ado, let's get started and get to know more about these wonderful teachers.
So my name is Tilly and I live in a coastal town, a very small village just on the Garden Route, which is on the one side we have got the Indian Ocean and on the other side we have got massive mountains and forests.
Beautiful.
And I live in a forest, basically. I'm on the edge of a forest. So,
wow!
So many times the students can hear the birds calling and would very shyly ask, Tilly, is that a bird? So, yes, I enjoy it. I think it's a fantastic job to have, you know.
Yes, exactly.
Sitting here looking at the forest and speaking to people across the world, it's just wonderful.
Exactly, and I can definitely see you're enjoying your job here in Native Camp. And I know the students can see that too when they take your lessons in Native Camp.
You know, we want to teach as teachers, and
exactly.
Everybody that comes to our classes wants to learn.
Exactly.
There's no two ways about it. I just had two little kids, and I'm amazed at the power of learning a language. Everybody's eyes light up.
Yes, that light bulb moment. It's one of the most precious things of teaching, right? When you're teaching a student and they're having a hard time learning, but you know, when you teach them very carefully and they understand it, you know, your face is lit up with excitement, right?
That's true. That's true. I also have to say, you know, the older students, just for other teachers that are maybe watching this video,
yes, they are.
I have been inspired because some of my students are in their late 80s and learning now a new language.
Exactly.
That gives me hope for my old age.
No. Age is just a number. I always tell the students, age is just a number. You can learn a lot of things, you know, throughout your life. It doesn't matter how old you are, as long as the passion and dedication to learn something is there, right? Oh, thank you so much.
It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, me too. It was nice to meet you. Take care.
Well, my name's Tyra and I'm from South Africa, sunny South Africa. It's always hot. It doesn't look like it today, but it is actually hot.
Like in the Philippines.
Yes, it's always hot. It's terrible. Even in winter, it's like, it seems like it's supposed to, you know, be winter in winter and it's supposed to be cold in winter. But then, you know, you wear long sleeves and then all of a sudden you decide, okay, no, I shouldn't have worn long sleeves today.
It's so hot.
Exactly. So, so I'm from South Africa and I'm currently in my final year. I'm busy studying educational psychology. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I've been on Native Camp for about a year now, I think. And it's been going quite well. It's so interesting meeting new people and, you know, just encouraging students to speak English. And I love seeing, like, with my regular students, I love seeing their progress and, you know, getting to know them more. So that's what I'm all about in terms of, you know, teaching and using Native Camp. So yeah, that's basically me.
Wow, thank you, Teacher Tyra. And I can definitely see why the students love you. What advice can you give to the students who are watching this video who are learning English?
For learning English, I suppose, you know, English is a difficult language. And I think, you know, people need to kind of realize that sometimes and not feel demotivated when they make mistakes, you know, because that's kind of how you learn. If you don't make mistakes, you're not learning.
Yes.
So I think, you know, that would be one of my biggest things, or my biggest piece of advice, is to just be confident and just keep going, you know, don't give up, obviously. And I think the biggest thing is just talking, keep speaking.
Exactly.
Keep speaking English. And whenever you get the chance and wherever you can listen to it, if you can, you know, watch TV, hear it, you know, speak to your teachers, try to speak to your friends a little bit, you know, try to speak English as much as possible, because speaking, I believe, is the easiest way to learn a language. So yeah, I think that would be my best advice for the students. Yes.
Thank you so much, Teacher Tyra. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Please enjoy and take care.
Yes, you too. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Okay, hello. My name is Michaela Holtz. I am a 24-year-old teacher. I decided to do teaching on Native Camp because I loved tutoring students. When I was in university, there was a little kid near where I lived.
Oh.
And honestly, he just needed some help. I actually met his mother at a bar when I was working there. And she said she needed a teacher. So I went to go teach him and he improved his grades within the first month.
Wow.
And it's so nice to see the kids so happy.
Yes, exactly.
Literally,
How long have you been teaching in Native Camp?
I haven't actually been teaching that long. I think it's been about 2 months, more or less.
Oh my God, 2 months and already
the
so
end
popular.
of January, yeah.
How amazing.
So, yeah, it's just very fun and interesting. I mean, every student needs something different. Some people just want to talk because, I mean, especially during lockdown, they were lonely. And I can understand that concept. And just being able to, be there for somebody was also really good. But the biggest thing is if you love what you're doing, or if you just love being able to speak to new people, the students sense that. And
Exactly.
I think that's really what makes it even better. It can make your day better as well.
Yes, so it's a give and take thing, right? When we're doing lessons in
It's a
Native
give and
Camp.
take thing.
Or is
Yes,
this something
pretty
from the
much.
student?
Student actually introduced me to something called Minicam, and I'll show you what Minicam.
Oh, please
Yeah.
do.
And
maybe-
Minicam's very nice for my for students. If I have
That is
younger
so
students, I do this.
cute. Oh my God.
I've got a dinosaur in there. I've got a student that really, really loves Elsa, so then I do that. I've also got a monkey. So if they're feeling bad,
Oh
I
my God,
bring up
yeah.
a monkey. If they can't pay attention, I do this.
It's
What
so
is your
fun.
opinion?
Actually, I really want to
Please.
use Manicam. Take care.
That'd be great. Please, anytime. Have a great
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Welcome to Native Camp. I'm good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. It's so lovely to meet you, Aya. Oh, I'm
Yes.
so glad you are in my class.
It's a pleasure to meet you too, Benny. May I ask, what was the most memorable lesson you've had in Native Camp so far?
I remember one of my lessons that was very memorable to me was when a student actually stopped me and said, Benny, I don't want to review. I just want to thank you. And I said, for what? And he said, you know what? I've never met a teacher like you in Native Camp. I feel like I know you for a long time. And I said, oh, thank you. And it was so emotional for
Yes.
me as a teacher. And
And what motivates you to teach in Native Camp every day, aside from the students?
So, all right, apart from my students, right? I am so fortunate enough, Aya, to come from such a great teaching background. Both my parents are teachers. They have been
good.
teaching for 38 years.
Wow.
And I always said, oh, it's so hard to become a teacher because I see them become so involved in the process, in the journey. And I could never understand, but now that I am teaching, especially with my students on Native Camp, I totally understand. I think of my students after the lesson. I wake up in the morning and I say, you know what? I need to find a way to get through to the student. She's struggling with this or she's struggling with that. So I'm doing research. I'm giving them homework. I'm saying, listen, this is what we're going to do quickly before we start our lesson. Type. Okay, do you get it? Do you want me to explain? And they are so appreciative, Aya, of all my extra work that I do offline, not only online. So my motivation is my students and my parents.
Thank you. Please have a great day
You
and take care.
welcome.
Nice to
You
meet
as
you.
well, Aya. Nice to meet you as well, Aya. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. See you.
Welcome back. All right. I can definitely assure everyone that they are all good teachers, so please don't hesitate to reserve a lesson with them. Once again, this is Teacher Aya, and remember, a winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Now, I'll see you again in the next video. Bye!